I've received the scriptures. I read them.
Okay, but let me respond to some of the points you've raised. I think you've raised a lot of points that I need to obviously respond to.
I'm just trying to, as my best as I can.
No, I understand. I accept that. I accept that. But first of all, Jesus did not say, right, I was first sent to the Jews, then I was sent to the Gentiles. He never said that. No, hold on one second. I did listen. I was very attentive to the words what you said. Jesus did not say at any point during his ministry that I was first sent to the Jewish people and then my ministry was to the wider world. He didn't say that. He said in Matthew chapter 15 verse 24, I was only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And I read to you out a verse in Matthew chapter 10 verse 5 where Jesus said, do not go in unto the way of the Gentiles, rather go in unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So that was a commandment from Jesus himself. I feel that I'm being more Christian than you. I'm being more... What's wrong? I feel that I'm being more... I think we should ignore this. I think we should ignore this. I feel that I'm being more biblically compliant more than yourself, because Jesus clearly said I was sent to the Jewish people. He never said I was sent to the world. You are bringing verses that are not compliant to the verses that I'm bringing. At best, they just contradict each other. So this is what I have to say. I think you should ignore that, honestly. It's not beneficial to any of us. So what I'm saying to you, right, is that I also raised to you about a point where Jesus said, we worship what we know, you worship what you don't know, for salvation lies with the Jews, right? We can see here from this verse that Jesus worshipped God. Now surely, my friend, if Jesus is God Almighty, and I want to gauge your understanding to this, if Jesus is God himself, then why was Jesus making an admission that he worships God himself? He said, we worship what we know. You worship what you don't know. For salvation lies with the Jews. So Jesus knew who his God was. He knew who his Lord was. So how can God worship God? It just makes no sense. You need to bring up something which is more established, more concrete. Or give me a verse where Jesus says, I am God, worship me. Give me something more concrete, something that's more robust, something that is clear cut. What you're giving me is something ambiguous, something that's open up to various interpretations. Give me something more concrete.
Hamza, I think your problem is, first of all, the last point that you raised, you are an intellectual person. You can't even make that statement. Anyone who made that statement was a silly man. Ahmad Didat, who made that claim, tell me where Jesus is said, I'm God, worship me. Yeah. It's just a silly. Any human being with reasoning cannot make that.
Why?
That
Why
claim.
not?
Because, okay, right, I say, I'm God, worship me. Does that make me God?
But then I would know your... Listen, if Jesus said...
No, I'm just saying...
No, I'm responding. I'm responding to you.
No.
I'm responding.
I'm asking you a question. Okay. A simple statement you want, show me in the Bible where Jesus said, I'm God, worship you.
Do you know why it's important?
No, it's not. You cannot... It's a fallacy in the sense that a human person in the flesh, for just making a statement, cannot make him God, unless he does things that only God can do. But that's what exactly Jesus did. Let me show you. What Jesus did to prove that he was God.
Okay.
Yeah. We have the book of in Psalm 148. Yeah.
What does it say?
Psalm 148, verse 8. Yeah. 148. It says, "The Lord opened the eyes of the blind. The Lord raised those who bow down. The Lord loved and the Lord loved the righteous." So here in this prophecy, Jesus opened the eyes of the blind. Only God can open the eyes of the blind. So this, when he performed this miracle, when he opened this blind man was born blind, was born blind. When he went to the Pharisees even wondered, only God can open. Were you born blind? Yes. It's the parents that testify. But only God, they were astonished. Only God could open the eyes of the blind.
Yeah.
Jesus specifically made this miracle, performed this miracle to prove he was God. That's how he proved he was God. I'm going to show you. He opened the eyes of this blind man.
Okay.
This was a prophecy in the Old Testament, and Jesus fulfilled it. Let's read in the book of Job now. In book of Job, the book of Job 9.
I'm listening. Go on, listen.
Job 9. It says, "He alone spread out the heavens and tread on water of the sea."
Yeah.
Who tread on the water of the sea? God. Jesus, the reason why he walked on water, he was proving again this verse, this prophecy.
Yeah.
God can walk on water. He proved to Israel that he was that God who walked on water. That's the reason why the purpose he walked on water.
Yeah.
There are many verses again. He fulfilled all the miracles of the prophecies that was foretold. So first of all, this is to show you that Jesus, he could not make that statement, "I'm God, worship me," man being in the flesh. But he did what only God could do to prove he was God.
Okay. So
now, I will show you where Jesus said, I'll show you in Matthew.
I'll let you find it, and then I'll respond to your point.
It's 4:7.
Okay. What does it say?
Well, in a conversation with the devil, what that Jesus said in verse 5, it says, but you know the temptation of Jesus.
Yeah. Read it to me.
But then he answered and said to him, well, the devil came, he says, look, and then take in note what he's saying. Because you, as a Muslim, trying to deny the divinity of Christ, first of all. And I'll read just from verse 1.
Okay, read it.
And then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, afterward he was hungry. Now when the tempter came to him, he said, "If you are the Son of God," which you deny, but you are quoting this verse. I hope you'll be consistent to accept the statement.
Read.
Yeah? And then say, "If you are the Son of God, command that this stone become bread." But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God." All right?
Yeah.
Then the devil took him up into the holy city and set him on the pinnacle of the temple and said to him, "If you are the Son of God," still insisting he's the Son of God.
Yeah.
"If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written," he's quoting in the book of Psalm 91. "He shall give his angel charge over you, and in their hand they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone." And Jesus answered him, "It is written again, you shall not tempt the Lord your God."
Yeah.
So here Jesus is claiming, is recognizing that he is the Son of God. First of all, that's the one you have to take first, because the Son of God has the ability to perform miracle, to transform the bread, the stone to become a bread.
Okay, let me respond, because you're making a lot of points. I want to respond to
just one point I'm making.
Okay, go ahead.
Just one point I'm making.
Go ahead.
I'm just answering
Go ahead,
answering.
no problem.
So
No problem.
here, the devil recognizes his divinity, all right? And he recognizing
How
his
does the devil recognize his divinity?
his ability to do what God can do as being the Son of God, because we believe
Like
that
what? Give me an
this-
example from that verse that the devil
to
acknowledged.
transform the stone to become a bread.
Right.
He
So
called him first a son of God. If you are the son of God, do this. All right?
now Jesus said, hold on one second. Jesus said in John chapter 5 verse 30.
No.
No, hold on one second,
No,
because
no,
you're making
please,
a lot
no,
of points.
Don't go outside of this verse.
I haven't.
You used earlier.
Wait, one second.
No. Don't go elsewhere. Let's stick in this verse.
You need to let me finish the
You
point
will,
I'm making.
I will let you, but I'm saying to you, I'm using this point as you use vehemently the verse, Matthew 10:5, to prove that Jesus was only sent to the lost sheep of Israel.
Yeah, but he
and,
says that's
and
what
I'm
it says.
proving you, I'm answering you,
Yeah.
I'm answering. And I've answered that. I gave you the right context. What was it? Why it was not,
Okay.
why it did not go to the other nations.
Let me respond
So
to what you're
I'm
saying.
finishing here.
Okay,
Right,
go
I'm
on,
just
go on.
finishing. So here in this statement,
Yeah.
the devil addressing him as to be the Son of God.
Right.
Just as Christ claimed to be the Son of God to Israel. Yeah? And here the devil, he wanted him to do what only the Son of God can do. And Jesus at the end says, it's written, you shall not tempt the Lord your God. So Jesus here, he was claiming he was God, that he cannot tempt him.
Right. So let me respond to some of the points you made.
But there are many points I have
hold
not
on, my friend. Wait.
responded.
Give me
No,
a
I'm
chance.
just saying.
Let me
I'm just saying
allow
there are
me.
other points I have not addressed.
I know, but let me respond to some of the points you made. You're making a lot of points, and I need to address some of the points you've made.
I just proved
right.
that
You
divinity
said
of Christ.
well, I don't think there's any proof of divinity, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Right? You said that you pointed to the book of Psalms where that it was a prophesied that Jesus would heal the blind, right? But what you fail to realize here is that Jesus said in John chapter 5 verse 30, he said, I can of myself do nothing, right? I can of myself do nothing. I judge as I hear, but my judgment is honest because I'm not seeking my will, but I am seeking the one who sent me, right? Exactly. That's actually refuting you, right?
It doesn't
And I tell you,
it's
no, hold on
enforced
one
my
second.
point.
Hold on. Let me finish.
It enforced my
Let me
point.
finish. I did allow you to say your point, and I did not interrupt you. So let me finish. Right. What I'm saying to you, right, is that Jesus said, "I can of myself do nothing." What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That says that Jesus cannot do anything on his own volition, right? Number two, right, is that in James chapter 1 verse 13, it said the Lord cannot be tempted with evil. But here we see that Jesus was tempted by the devil. So that clearly refutes that Jesus is God. Because how can God be tempted by evil? The very fact that the devil even made an approach to Jesus, and which you claim that is God, demonstrates. Remember, he tried to get Jesus to jump from the mountains, did he not? I'm asking you a question.
Yeah.
Is that not trying to tempt Jesus with evil? If I told you, go and jump off the mountain, right? Is that not something evil that I'm telling you to do? Of course. So if Jesus, right, was tempted by Satan instructing Jesus to jump off the mountain, and then in James chapter 1 verse 13, it said the Lord cannot be tempted with evil, that clearly demonstrates that Jesus cannot be God. Full stop.
Okay,
No, let me finish.
Can I answer that?
No, hold
You
on.
just call me.
I need to finish. I was patient and I listened to you very
Just in
attentively.
short, that's why Jesus
Hold
answered
on.
him, you cannot tempt the
Hold
Lord.
on, wait,
It's
hold on one
written,
second.
you cannot tempt the Lord.
Hold
your
on one
God.
second. But you see,
That's why you answered that.
right.
That's
right.
an answer to the devil.
Hold on one second.
So-
I am aware of the response.
Yeah.
I'm aware of the response. But you
The
believe.
devil tried to tempt him.
Right. Can
And
God,
Jesus quotes him,
Right.
it's written, you cannot tempt the
can
Lord your
God,
God.
no, my question to you, can God be tempted with evil? Yes or no?
But that's what the enemy was trying to do.
No.
But Jesus has to bring him in his
no,
place.
no,
He
no.
says,
I'm asking
it
you-
is written.
I'm
It
asking
is
you-
written.
Listen to the question.
But it's clear. The answer is clear.
Listen to the question I'm asking you. Can God be tempted with evil, yes or no?
That's why Jesus answered. He was trying to tempt him, but Jesus that enforced the law. It's written, you cannot tempt your Lord your God.
Right.
I don't know what you don't grasp.
No, I don't know what you're not grasping.
No,
I'll tell you why.
Because
hold on one
he
second.
Try.
1 second.
Look,
one
he
second.
Try. It's
I,
like
no, hold on. No. You're being unfair. You're being
I'm not being unfair.
Because
No,
I was
attentive.
attentive to every word and point you made. No. So I am responding to the points, and I can see you're not liking it.
No,
so what I'm saying.
No, I'm trying to bring you in order because you're out of order.
If the devil said to Jesus, which he did do, by telling Jesus, jump off the mountain, is that not evil? Is that not an evil attempt?
Yeah, you tried.
Right.
What did...
hold on one second. Wait, hold on. In James chapter 1 verse 13 it says, right? No one should say, God tempted me. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone.
He was speaking, James was speaking to who? Now look.
No, let me finish. Allow me to finish.
I need to ask you a question. I need to ask this question.
Ask the question.
Is the statement were addressed to who? To the people?
It doesn't matter.
Look, no.
It doesn't matter.
No. You are mixed.
James is making a generic statement. He's saying, God cannot be tempted by evil. And we saw that Jesus was tempted by the devil.
No. Your problem, you are trying to assert a statement that came after when Jesus has fulfilled all his mission. And this statement James was making, he was using to teach the people that the conduct of the people, it should not be them to do evil, tempting evil against God.
The verse doesn't say that. No. You're not.
Look.
I'm going to stop you when you're saying something.
Let me finish.
No one should say, God is tempting me.
Yeah, but you were talking to who?
Hold on one second.
To the people.
Let's read it. Let's read what the Bible says, right? For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone.
Who was saying that?
So, the very fact...
No, who was saying that?
I'm telling you.
James.
I'm telling you.
Okay, look.
Was James the brother of Jesus?
Look. James, was Jesus still on earth when he was making that statement?
Hold on.
No, I'm asking you a question.
James...
I want it to be in order because the claim you're making in the book of James, it's not relevant to Christ. In the account that I gave you in the book of Matthew 4, in this account, it is about, actually, it's in the relation of Adam and Jesus. The temptation that came to Adam, he fall into sin, is the same like manner the devil came to tempt Jesus. And Jesus prevailed over that temptation. That's all that I'm giving you the context. I'm giving the context. You may not like it, but I'm giving the context why it was that. Because through one man, sin came into the world. But through one man, salvation came. The one true man who came, salvation is Jesus. So what I'm saying, when Jesus' temptation came, Jesus reinforced the commandment of God. He said, it is written, you shall not tempt your Lord your God. So he was making that statement to say, I'm your God, you cannot tempt me.
No.
That's the statement Jesus made.
Listen,
we can read it again.
Let me respond. Let me respond to you. Allow me to respond to you, right? It says, evil cannot, no one can tempt God.
You are quoting
no,
James who came after Jesus.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I am saying. The Bible clearly says that evil cannot, God cannot be tempted by evil.
No, you're not being logic.
No, hold on. Let me finish. Allow me to finish and then make your point. Right? What I'm saying to you is that the Bible clearly says that the devil cannot tempt God. Now, irrespective of whether Jesus quoted the Old Testament by saying that God cannot be tempted, I agree with you, but that's not the issue I'm raising here.
What's the issue?
Exactly. Maybe you need to understand what I'm saying.
I know what you are implying.
I don't think you do.
I do.
Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you what I think that you're not understanding here. Yes, Jesus quotes the Old Testament by saying, God cannot be tempted by evil.
So he was speaking
I agree.
about himself.
No, he wasn't.
He was speaking
saying,
about himself. What did he say?
I will tell you.
How can
let
you...
me tell you.
Look.
And let me finish. You're not allowing me to finish. You're just talking over me.
I'm not.
What we should do is have it moderated.
No,
if you want to have it moderated, let's have it moderated. Because I think we're talking over each other and it's not
No,
great.
because you're not being fair. Because,
Okay.
look.
Rayhan,
No, that's all right.
can you time this?
It's all right. No, it's
Time
all
this
right.
discussion.